Okay, so the Employees Provident Fund, the EPF, has just rolled out its latest batch of policy changes.
Mm,
And looking through the research, there's a really clear theme here. It's all about strategic flexibility.
it is.
Our mission today is to quickly break down what these enhancements mean and how they're designed to help strengthen your long-term retirement savings.
And what's really fascinating here is how targeted these changes are. They're not just, broad strokes.
Right.
They respond directly to things like rising costs, and I think more importantly, they try to formalize retirement planning for parts of the workforce that have been, well, a bit underserved.
You mean like the gig economy?
Exactly. That's a huge one.
Okay, let's jump right into that. The new scheme, i-Saraan Plus. It seems specifically designed for gig workers. I'm talking e-hailing, p-hailing drivers.
It is.
Why the big focus on this group right now?
Well, it's about recognizing that non-traditional work needs long-term stability.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about an estimated 300,000 plus workers. Their income can be really variable.
I see. So the strategy is to encourage consistent saving.
Precisely. To make it financially worthwhile. So the government is providing these clear matching incentives up to RM 600 a year,
Okay.
though it is subject to a lifetime cap of 6,000. It's a strategic way to use matching funds to build a savings habit that just might not exist otherwise.
So it's using incentives to drive participation. What about an existing scheme like i-Suri for homemakers? Has that been broadened?
The core mandate is the same, but they've extended the eligibility age from 55 up to 60. And this is a big deal because it aligns the scheme with the national minimum retirement age.
Right, that makes sense.
And remember, i-Suri mainly benefits people registered in the e-KWSP database, which, tracks the country's most vulnerable households.
So this extension gives them an extra 5 years of support.
An extra 5 years of government matching incentives, yeah. It's 50% of their contributions, capped at RM 300 a year. That scheme previously helped over 75,000 people.
Okay, so that covers the targeted groups. Let's pivot now to the changes for specific life events and also the higher tier savers. This is where it gets really interesting for me. First, the Hajj withdrawal. The cost of the pilgrimage has gone up dramatically.
Exactly. Accommodation, flights, it's all more expensive.
Yeah,
So the withdrawal limit has been raised to RM 10,000.
but that's not the whole story, is it?
Not at all. I'd say the most significant move here is actually about simplification. They've removed the requirement to verify balances in Tabon Haji accounts.
So less red tape.
A lot less. It just removes this huge bureaucratic friction, making the whole application process so much easier for members.
That's a really key insight. It's a move toward being more customer-centric. Okay, now let's talk about members who have already met their basic retirement needs. Before we dive in, can you remind us what the EPF considers that basic savings level?
Sure, the bedrock is essential. The EPF recommends a minimum of RM 240,000 by age 55.
And it goes up.
It does. The target increases to RM 390,000 by age 60. So for members under 55 who have savings over $1 million, the EPF is now giving them greater control over any excess funds.
So this feels like a philosophical shift, moving away from a purely, let's say, paternalistic model for those who are financially secure.
Precisely. The withdrawal limit for those excess savings is going to increase gradually
How gradually?
by RM 100,000 a year over 3 years. It starts at RM 1.1 million this year. It's a calculated decision, really. It empowers the member to use that excess capital for investment.
While keeping the core retirement fund safe.
Exactly. The basic retirement security remains completely untouched.
Got it. And before we wrap, I saw a few scheme acronyms were updated. Looks like the EPF is rebranding its voluntary contributions.
That's right. Just simplifying the language.
Yeah.
They've introduced i-Simpan for your general self-contributions and i-Top Up for any voluntary excess contributions.
Just a clarity move then.
Purely a clarity move to make voluntary saving a bit more accessible.
So if we connect all these threads, the targeted incentives, simplifying pilgrimage withdrawals, giving more flexibility to high savers, it really looks like the EPF is pushing a strategic agenda.
It is. It's all toward more sustainable, balanced, and resilient retirement planning.
For everyone.
Absolutely. It reflects a commitment to promoting agency and control. And I think this raises a really important question for anyone listening. With these new levels of control and all these new options available, how might this change your personal approach to planning and managing your long-term savings?